Namaskar. Continuation of my mission on Sanatana Dharma by way of weekly YouTube video capsules. This week we take up the 11th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, also known as the Uddhava Gita or the Hamsa Gita. So, this profound section of Bhagavatam is not just a dialogue but a deep ocean of wisdom delivered by Bhagavan Sri Krishna to his ardent devotee and friend Uddhava at the very end of his earthly avatar. So, Uddhava Gita spans chapters 6 to 29 of the 11th canto and represents Sri Krishna's final spiritual instruction. When the time came for the Yadava dynasty to end and for Krishna to withdraw from the earthly plane, he summoned Uddhava to entrust him with this timeless wisdom. And what Krishna says, Sri Bhagavanuvasa, Jnanam me paramam guhyam yad vijnana samanvitam saram sarvataram tat yat putva munayo gataha. That is, this knowledge is the highest secret combined with the realization. It is the essence of all knowledge. Understanding these sages attain liberation. And Krishna speaks of renunciation, devotion, wisdom, detachment, and the nature of the self. He emphasizes that liberation is not the result of rituals alone, but of deep spiritual understanding and devotion. Yada pasyah pasyatyegam dvitiyam nopalabhyate tada buddhihi paraprokta yata dada paramagadhihi. That is, when one sees the one in all and perceives no second, that is the supreme wisdom and leads to the highest goal. And the story of Avaduta Brahmana, Krishna narrates the parable of the Avaduta who had 24 natural gurus, yet air, fire, water, sky, moon, sun, pigeon, python, ocean, and others, showing that even without formal instruction, one can attain wisdom by observing the world. So, be humble and learn from everywhere. Naham brahmanyaham indro nasasmi prabhavo biva aham bhokta na bhoktasmi sakshi sa parameswara. That is, I am not Brahma, Indra, or any of the gods. I am not the enjoyer or the enjoyed. I am the witness, the Supreme Lord. And then come the Yadava dynasty, how it has fallen and why and how. So the Yadavas, though they're brave, protected by Krishna and righteous, they became arrogant. Pride clouded their dharma. A tragic joke by some young Yadavas towards rishis resulted in a curse. A mace would be born that would destroy them all. And fearing this curse, the mace was ground and thrown into the sea, but from the powder rose iron like reeds. Later, during a festival at Prabhasa, intoxicated by liquor and pride, the Yadavas began fighting and using those reeds destroyed each other. So, yes, sakruh rishibihi krodat sapam yadugulakshaya desbisva karna bihi paschat nasam yanti shi samyugu. That is, the curse of the sages born out of righteous anger and the Yadava's own karma led them to self-destruction. Even Krishna, witnessing the carnage, retired to the forest, resting under a tree. he allowed a hunter named Jara to unknowingly shoot him with an arrow made from the iron remnants, thus completing his divine play. Now, Krishna's departure marked the end of Dwapara Yuga and the beginning of Kali Yuga, the age of ignorance, spiritual decline, and quarrel. Yet, Krishna did not abandon humanity. He left behind the Bhagavatam, his eternal form in the Kali age. And Kalena Nasita Saddharmaha Dharmascha Hyat Yavistaha Mayeva Vihitaha Krishna Bhagavane Dhatmana. With time, true dharma declines. Therefore, I, Krishna, have come into this world to revive it for the welfare of all. And even in Kali Yuga, Krishna remains accessible to the devoted through Namasmarana, the chanting of Lord's name, reading Srimad Bhagavatam, and through selfless devotion. So, as Krishna prepares to leave, he gives final teachings to Uddhava. One of the profound messages he gives: the soul is unborn and eternal. Atmajnanam mayimanasyeti yatna jayate karyam. The true knowledge of the self lies in this, that the self does not arise nor perish. It has no beginning or end. And that's a message to the today's youth and humanity. Never let ego blind your achievements. Humility, even in success, is strength. Sages and dharma must be respected. If even the Yadavas with Krishna among them could fall, so can we if we lose our values. Krishna's message is simple: be in the world, but not of it. And in Kali Yuga, Namasmarana is the easiest to path. So, Kalautu Nama Matrena Pudyate Bhagavan Janaihi. In Kali Yuga, merely chanting the Lord's name pleases the Supreme. Let this wisdom of Srimad Bhagavatam be a mirror to our inner world and a torch to navigate the dark corridors of Kali Yuga. And, dear friends, the Uddhava Gita is the final whisper of Krishna to mankind. While the Bhagavad Gita is a battlefield discourse to a warrior, the Uddhava Gita is the parting voice of the Lord to a seeker. He who sees me everywhere and sees everything in me, I am never lost to him, nor is he lost to me, Bhagavan says. So, let us reflect daily. Be humble in victory. Be wise in sorrow. Be devoted in joy. And be detached amidst chaos. Let Dharma protect us. Let Krishna's wisdom guide us. And let our lives blossom in Jnana, Bhakti and Vairagya. Watch, like, share and subscribe to my channel, Yoga, Dhyana and Dharma, your digital doorway to our spiritual inheritance. Shrutis, Smritis, Itihasas, Upanishads, Darsanas, and Puranas. So, until next week, let Dharma lead the way. Hari Om Tat Sat. Best regards, Raju Krishnan, Hyderabad.